Nice. Okay. I think y'all are ready. Oh, does anyone know what this is called? Yeah, it's a harmonica. I am a dragon, but I don't fly. I don't breathe fire, couldn't roar if I tried. I look like a human and I act like one too. I am a dragon, I just don't do what they do. I am a dragon, truth be told. Formed in a volcano, I'm 1,000 years old. My ancestors are dragons and my family is too. I am a dragon, I just don't do what they do. Yeah, I am a dragon, he's a dragon. I am a dragon, he's a dragon. I eat cereal for breakfast, I wear pants and a shirt. My family's people and they sleep in the dirt. I sleep in clean sheets on my bed. Instead of eating humans, I consider them friends. Even though I am a dragon, he's a dragon. I am a dragon, he's a dragon. I am a dragon, I can't change my roots. A cowboy's still a cowboy if he takes off his boots. I am a dragon even though I don't wreak havoc. I am a dragon but I can't stand it. I left home when I was only 95. For a dragon, well, that's barely alive. I moved to the village and out of the cave where I learned to speak and I learned to bathe. Yeah, I am a dragon, he's a dragon. 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 Thank you so much. I can tell y'all are a fantastic audience. Everybody, pat yourself on the back and say, I'm a fantastic audience member. I think everyone's doing such a good job today. We all deserve a high five. Turn to somebody near you, give them a high five. You can tell them, you're great, you're cool, you're awesome, I'm glad you're here. And now, my friends, I do have a question. Sometimes I really want to give a high five, but I'm the only person around. If you're all by yourself, who do you think you could high five? Yourself, yeah. So high five yourself, high five your friend or the stranger next to you, high five your foot, and high five your head gently. All right, you all now know everything you need to know for this next song. Feel free to follow along with these very important instructions. Sometimes people deserve high fives. I think we all deserve one now. So turn to your neighbor and give them some skin. Everyone knows how now. High five yourself. High five your friend. High five your foot. And high five your head. High five yourself. High five your friend. High five your foot. And high five your head. Y'all are doing great. So wake up in the morning, give yourself a high five for just getting out of bed and being alive. Give a high five to your brother and your sister as well. If you're an only child, then high five yourself. Oh, high five. Everybody's giving high fives. Oh, I feel so alive. I just gotta give myself a high five. Excuse me. So high five yourself, high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. High five yourself, high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. Okay. So you can high five when you dance, you can high five when you run, you can high five anytime just because it's fun. You can do fancy, crazy, tricky high five moves like spinning in a circle while still staying in the groove. Really fast now. High five yourself, high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. High five yourself and high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. You can high five when you read at the Fayetteville Public Library. You can high five when you study. You can high five yourself or high five a buddy. You can do fancy, crazy, tricky high five tricks like spinning in a circle, you upside down, backwards, inverted, somersault, super duper amazing roller coaster, having a wonderful time here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Flip. So sing it with me. High five yourself, high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. High five yourself, high five your friend, high five your foot, and high five your head. All right, high five yourself over and over again. Well done, everybody, well done. All right, my friends, I gotta tell you something. I really love animals, and I love animals so much that a lot of my songs are about animals. And I'm wondering if y'all out there have favorite animals. Can we raise our hands to share out some favorite animals? What's your favorite animal? No? What's your favorite animal? A cheetah. What's your favorite animal? A dog. And what's your favorite animal? Cat. How about yours? Cows. What's your favorite animal? Fox. What's your favorite animal? What was that? Dog or duck? Oh, sorry. One more time, really loud. Oh, a unicorn over there? Okay. Yeah, unicorn. Cool. Yeah, what's your favorite animal? Cat? Nice. Hey, does anyone out there like ponies? Yeah, I think ponies are super cool. And anybody can like ponies. Hey, has anyone out there ever wanted a pony and then not gotten one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, ponies, not wanting ponies and not getting them, I feel is a common affliction amongst American youth. So I figure if I can't have a pony, the next best thing is to pretend to be a pony. I don't have a pony, I've always wanted one, so I'll pretend to be a pony. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm a pretty pony, I like to prance around. I'm a pretty pony, and I make pony sounds. Meow, 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 meow. Well, I'm getting some weird faces. What's wrong? That's a cat? Oh. Okay, let me just try again. I'll start from the beginning, pretend that didn't happen. Who likes ponies? I do, wish I had one. Okay. I don't have a pony, I've always wanted one, so I'll pretend to be a pony. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm a pretty pony, I like to dance and play. I'm a pretty pony, I make pony sounds all day. That's a dog? What? Okay, let me try again. I'm a pretty pony, I like to dance and play. I'm a pretty pony, I make pony sounds all day. Oink, 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 oink. That's a pig? Okay, what about chirp, 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 bird? Hiss, 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 hiss. Snake? What about blub, 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 fish? Oh, what about moo? That's a cow. Oh, what about oh, that's a whale. Oh, wait. Don't tell me. I just remembered what sound a pony makes. I got it this time. I'm a pretty pony, I like to dance and play. I'm a pretty pony, I make pony sounds all day. No? That was a random animal. Okay, I give up. What sound does a pony make? Neigh. Oh, I can't believe I forgot it was neigh. Will y'all neigh with me this time? Okay, fantastic. Here we go. We're all pretty ponies. We like to dance and play. We're all pretty ponies. We make pony sounds all day, everybody. Neigh. Oh, that is a pony. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's see if you can guess what this next animal is. Has big floppy ears, a cute tail. Yes, it's a bunny. Now, what do bunny rabbits like to do? They hop. So this song's called that's true. This song's called the Hip Hop Bunny Hop. And how it works is anytime I say hip hop, I need everybody out there to shout back bunny hop. Can we practice that? Hip hop, bunny hop, hip hop. And there's gonna be a dance at the end. And if you want some nice room to dance, feel free to come up to this open space near the stage so you can learn the dance. So feel free to stand up because we're gonna be doing some hopping. And let me teach you the dance. First, you're gonna hop to your right with a right hop. Then you'll hop to your left with a left hop. Then how fast can your bunny ears flop? Then you'll hop toward me with a front hop, hop away from me with a back hop, then flop those bunny ears till they drop. And when I say hip hop, you say? Okay, I think y'all are ready. You can do whatever dance moves you want. Here we go. All right, let's get ready for the hip hop bunny hop. I see some hopping out there. We got some hoppers. We got some hoppers. All right, look at all these hoppers, these bunny rabbits. This goes out to all my hairs. It's a habit of a rabbit to hop, never stopping. Funny how fun it is for bunnies to keep jumping, never sleeping, never eating carrots. It's apparent that the energy perpetually causes hairs to be carefree. Do you dare me to pop up and not stop? I'm a hopping till I drop. Such a top way to be mocking rabbit habits. Back at it again. The fats of my friends are hopping for hours on end. Here we go. Hip hop, bunny hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. All right. All this hopping's making me hungry. What do rabbits eat? Carrots? Let's go to the garden. Pull vegetables out of the ground and make yourselves a snack. Yummy. Celery and broccoli, carrots, man, I wanna be eating those edible vegetables that give them incredible, impeccable, flexible skills. As you're hopping, you'll often be getting your fill of veggies. We will not stop hopping often until forever ends, so that's never. You feel? Hip hop, bunny hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. All right, here's the dance. Right hop, left hop. How fast can your bunny ears flop? Front hop, back hop. Flop those bunny ears till they drop. Right hop, left hop. How fast can your bunny ears flop? Front hop, back hop. Flop those bunny ears till they drop. It's a hip hop, bunny hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. All right, here we go. Right hop, left hop. How fast can your bunny ears flop? Front hop, back hop. Flop those bunny ears till they drop. Right hop, left hop. How fast can your bunny ears flop? Front hop, back hop. Flop those bunny ears till they drop. It's a hip hop bunny hop. Awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo. Everybody take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. That's mostly for me, but I hope it helped you too. All right, who can guess what this next animal is? It has a beak. It's a type of bird. It has feathers and wings. It hunts at night. Owl, yes, it's an owl. What sound does an owl make? Correct. So this is about an owl that has a little bit of a problem. Every time this owl flies, he hits trees and crashes into the ground. And do you know what this owl says when he hits a tree? Ow. Yeah, exactly. So this song's called Ow, Ow, Owl. It goes like this, and feel free to sing along. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, said the owl when he flew into a tree. Ow, said the owl when he fell into some leaves. Ow, said the owl when he tried to fly again. Ow, said the owl, ow, ow, owl, watch out, friend. He's ow, ow, owl. Everybody, ow, ow, owl. You sound great. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Tends to get hurt, always falling in the dirt, hitting every branch on the way down. Owl tries to fly and soar, but he gets hurt some more. Tumbling to the ground, he's ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Ow, ow, owl. Well, why does owl crash? When he tries to fly, he has feathers and wings. I've just gotta wonder why. He doesn't use them, just falls straight out of the tree. What's the deal with this weird owl mystery? Who could this owl be? Does anyone have any guesses as to why this owl can't fly? What do you think? Maybe he has a broken wing? What? Maybe his head fell off. Maybe he has bad eyesight. What do you think over there? Mouse in costume, good guess. What do you think? What was that? Maybe his wing broke off. Well, I'll give you a clue. Someone has magically guessed it correctly. Let's see what's going on with this owl. I watched the owl wiggling in the dirt. I carefully approached just to see if he was hurt. Suddenly, the owl popped off its head. I was about to freak out, but then a mouse crawled out instead. Wow, you were right. Clever disguise, young mouse. A cunning way to avoid your predator. Well done. Y'all, it was a mouse in an owl costume the whole time. It was just a mouse dressed up like an owl. Ow, ow, owl. Who is actually a mouse? Ow, ow, owl with a very impressive owl costume. Ow, ow, owl. I didn't know rodents had such ingenuity. Ow, ow, owl. Who was actually a mouse the whole time. Hello. All right. What do y'all think about that mouse? Oh, I thought the mouse was genius for making an owl costume and flying around in it. I don't know how that ingenious mouse did that. All right, so my friends, does anybody out there like dinosaurs? Yeah, dinosaurs are pretty cool, right? What do dinosaurs like to do? Roar and eat people, sure. Eat meat, yeah. You know what I think dinosaurs like to do? Yes, I think they like to dance. So this song's called the Dinosaur Disco. If you stand up, I'll teach you the dinosaur dance moves. So first, we're dance like a T-Rex. Put your elbows by your side like your arms are itty-bitty. Then lift up your feet real high to walk around the Dino City. Then we'll be a pterodactyl where you stretch out your wings real wide, flap them up and down. And then we'll be a triceratops where you use 2 fingers as a thumb, put 3 horns above your eyes, and sway your head back and forth. Then we'll be a velociraptor where you run in place as fast as you can. Awesome. Y'all are ready for the dinosaur disco. If you don't know where to start, T-Rex is a good place to start. Who's that dancing right before us? Oh, I think it's a dinosaurus, shaking and grooving, moving to the beat, dancing around with big dino feet. We sing, welcome to the dinosaur disco. Gotta get ready to groove. Welcome to the dinosaur disco. Follow along with the moves. Are you ready for what's next? We're gonna dance like a T-Rex. So put your elbows by your side like your arms are itty bitty. Then lift up your feet real high. Walk around the Dino City. Go T-Rex, go T-Rex, go T-Rex, go T-Rex, go T-Rex, go T-Rex, go T-Rex. Yeah, I got a crazy new act, y'all. It's dancing like a pterodactyl. So stretch out your wings real wide, flap them up and down, fly over the puffy clouds, high above the town. Pterodactyl, pterodactyl, come on at y'all, like a pterodactyl, 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 at y'all, like a pterodactyl. Welcome to the dinosaur disco. Gotta get ready to grow. Welcome to the dinosaur disco. Follow along with the moves. I don't think that we should stop. Let's dance like a triceratops. So use 2 fingers and a thumb to make 3 horns above your eyes. Sway your head back and forth before you fossilize. Triceratops, triceratops, go and try it. Triceratops, 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 go and try it. Triceratops, and it's time for the final chapter, where we all dance like a raptor. So move your arms and legs real fast as we run in place. The speedy dinos never lie, she always wins the race. Go raptor, now faster like a raptor. Go raptor, now faster like a raptor. Now dance like any dinosaur you want. That's all for the dinosaur disco. Your dancing skills have all been proved. Come back again to dance with your friends, yes. You can trust we'll always bust a move. 'Cause dinosaurs are always down to groove. Good job. All right, how y'all feeling out there? Wide awake, tired. Not really tired, you got some energy? All right, my friends, here's the deal. This next song is about some magical creatures. No, not unicorns. They are fairy lobsters. Yeah, but the fairy lobsters are in trouble because the fairy lobsters, for some reason, are the guardians of the enchanted forest. But not enough people are using their imagination, and the enchanted forest is crumbling. And in order to save the fairy lobsters, we need to sing the fairy lobster anthem, and that will save the enchanted forest. So feel free to stand up and follow along with the motions that I do. In the enchanted forest, on the edge of imagined land, reside an honored and ancient tribe of majestic, mythical, fantastic creatures who protect the forest and help it thrive. The fairy lobsters. The ancient prophecy declares, if there's not singing anywhere, the enchanted forest decays. The fairy lobsters in the air suddenly will lose their flair and be turned into mayonnaise. Oh no, the fairy lobsters are in trouble. We gotta help them on the double before the forest crumbles. Oh no, the fairy lobsters are in trouble. We gotta help them on their struggle by singing their song. It goes like this, follow along. Snap, snap, snap your claws. Flap, flap, flap your wings. Wave, wave, wave your wand. Everybody sing. Snap, snap, snap your claws. Flap, flap, flap your wings. Wave, wave, wave your wand. Everybody sing. Fairy lobsters, 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 fairy lobsters. Hey yo, we saved the fairy lobster day yo. Now they won't turn into mayo because we sang their song. La, 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 la. Hey yo, we saved the fairy lobster day yo. Now they won't turn into mayo. Everybody sing along. Snap, snap, snap your claws. Flap, flap, flap your wings. Wave, wave, wave your wand. Everybody sing. Snap, snap, snap your claws. Flap, flap, flap your wings. Wave, wave, wave your wand. Everybody sing. Fairy lobsters, 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 fairy magical arthropods. You saved the fairy lobsters. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo. All right, all right, all right. So this next song is, well, before I introduce it, let me just tell you, the other day I was eating lunch. And I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. Really? Well, I was actually eating lunch with my friend over here. What's your name? Sullivan? Yeah, so I was eating lunch with Sullivan. We were both enjoying a PB&J. But then I noticed something strange about what Sullivan was eating. His sandwich actually just had a bunch of metal in it, like circuit boards and gears and nuts and bolts and wire. And I was like, dude, Sullivan, why are you just eating metal? Does anyone know what Sullivan might have been? A robot, exactly. Sullivan was a robot. Who else was there? Who else is a robot? Yeah, what's your name? Bella. Sullivan and Bella were robots. And what's your name? What was it? Riley? Sullivan, Bella, and Riley were all robots. And Ricky? Yeah, it was definitely Sullivan, Bella, Riley, and Ricky who were robots. And then I looked around and I realized all my friends are robots. So if you want to dance like robots without hurting each other, this is a good time to do that. Whoa, it's true. All my friends are robots, and I'm pretty sure that you're a robot too. It's my birthday, but I don't need a theme, since all of my friends are AI machines. Well, they still have feelings and they still have hearts, even though they're made of bionic parts. Sullivan only eats copper wire. Bella talks in monotone. Riley's ears can shoot out fire, and Ricky's fists can break through stone. All my friends are robots. Whoa, it's true. All my friends are robots, and I'm pretty sure that you're a robot too. Intelligence may be artificial. That won't stop us, no, no, no. Oh, whether you fire lasers or missiles, practice robot self-control. As I stand here at my party with my robot friends all around, I look down at my body. I realize I'm one of them. I'm made of metal, and I make robot sounds. Beep bop boop boop beep boop boop. Beep bop boop boop beep boop boop. A beep bop boop a doo boop a doo. A zip zap zip zoo zip zoo zoo. A beep bop boop 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 a doo ba doo boom 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 ba doo boom doo. Zoom 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 zoom. All right, everybody, sing it with me. All my friends are robots. Whoa, it's true. All my friends are robots, and it's pretty clear that we're all robots too. All right, give your robotic selves a round of applause. Nice job, my friends. Nice job. All right, now it's time for the part of a show where I make up a song that has not been written yet. I need ideas for what it should be about. Let's raise our hands. Yes. Okay, so a kid named Ricky who walks through a forest and finds a weird cabin. Ricky, is that okay with you? That's okay with you? Okay. What else should the song be about? Yes. Ricky finds a broom and meets Harry Potter. Okay. What else should happen in the song? What else should it be about? And it can be any words. Yeah, what do you want to hear a song about? Oh, okay, yeah, we got Harry Potter. Let's add some more topics. What else? Anyone else? Yes. Lord of the Rings. So we got Ricky walking through a weird forest, getting to a weird cabin, finding a broom, meeting Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings is also incorporated somehow. And can someone name, I don't know, like a food or something? Yeah. Mango. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes? Okay. One night Ricky was walking through the woods. It was honestly kind of scary. It was dark, and he wasn't really all that scared. But it was nonetheless creepy. The woods were creepy, is what I'm trying to say. And then Ricky saw a cabin tucked away. And he thought, that looks pretty weird, I have to say. But Ricky was brave and he knocked on the door, so he could get directions. Where he wasn't sure. And no one answered, but the door was unlocked. So Ricky stepped in, and for a moment he thought, is this breaking and entering? But maybe it was abandoned, and he saw a broom on the ground. And he started to pick it up, but then it magically just zapped into his hands. And he was like, is this a magic broom I found? And then Ricky turned around to see actually Harry Potter staring back at him. But then something seemed odd. It looks like Harry Potter was actually an otter. What? Is this a fraud? That's right, it was Harry Otter. So it looked just like Harry Potter, but he was also an otter. So Harry Otter and Ricky hopped on their brooms, and they started flying around, zoom, zoom, zoom. But then Harry Otter's broom ran out of juice, and he started plummeting down. But Ricky knew what to do. Ricky swooped down and saved Harry Otter, and he brought him safely to the ground. And after that, they needed a snack, and Ricky said, look at these mangoes I found on the ground. And so Harry Otter and Ricky ate the mangoes. Harry Otter and Ricky ate the mangoes. Harry Otter and Ricky ate the mangoes. And Ricky never found his way home. He just lived in the woods with Harry Otter for the rest of his life. But then 30 years later, when Ricky was, how old are you now? He was 39 years old, still living in this cabin with Harry Otter. And then there was another knock on the door. And they said, no one's visited here in years. Oh no! But when they opened that door, standing in front of them was Frodo. And Frodo said, I'm on a mission. I need to destroy the One Ring to rule them all. Will you help me? And Ricky and Harry Otter said, of course we'll help you. What happened to your fellowship? And Frodo said, it sort of dissolved, and my friend Sam decided he'd rather God and instead of helping me destroy the ring. And they were like, oh, okay, well, let's help you. And then Ricky and Harry Otter spent the next 60 years trying to help Frodo destroy the ring. And finally, they made it to Mount Doom. But Frodo was consumed by the ring, and they didn't know what to do. So Ricky grabbed the ring from Frodo's clutches, and he tossed it into the lava, and evil was destroyed. And they celebrated by eating not mangoes, but guava. And that's how Ricky saved the world. All right, my friends, I have time for one last final song. And this song's kind of a serious song because I ask myself an age-old, existential, super serious question that has haunted me for my entire adult life. And that super serious question is, it's very serious, very thought-provoking, very existential. This is that thought-provoking question. Are you ready? Yeah. Why am I not a monkey?
Because you're not brown.
Okay, so why am I not a monkey? This song we're going to be rocking out. So hold up your rock out cymbals like this, and we're going to be rocking out in the jungle. All right, y'all have been an amazing audience. Thank you so much for having me. If you can hear me in the booth, I think we could use a little louder music, if that's okay. Yeah. Strolling through the jungle, tall trees all around. I see a shape, a figure, swinging on the vines through the canopy, making screeching sounds. Oh, how I wish I could suddenly be a baboon, a orangutan, or any monkey. Why am I not a monkey? Why am I not a monkey? I see the animals roaming through the brush. Could be a hippo, a camel, or maybe just a moose, a donkey, or an armadillo. Oh, how I'd like to be like a lemur or gorilla. Why am I not a monkey? 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 Swing on vines. If I had a tail, I would swing through trees all day. If I were a monkey, then it wouldn't be socially awkward when I say, hey, ooh ah ee ah ooh ah ah, ooh ah ee ah ooh ah ah, ooh ah ee ah ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah. Why am I not a monkey? 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 Hey, 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 why am I not a monkey? Why am I not a monkey? Hey, oh, monkey time for me, monkey in the morning, monkey in the afternoon, bananas, bananas, so many bananas. I'm a monkey man with a monkey plan. I'm just such a monkey, you would never know that I was not a monkey. Oh, sorry, song's over. I got carried away. Thank you so much for having me, everyone. If anyone is interested in some merch, I've got some coloring books and CDs and stickers. The stickers and bookmarks are free, and the other stuff is for sale, but feel free to come say hi over there. Thanks.